गाना या कोई गाना we are driving down to Bradford for our first gig with a new set. So exciting. So it's all very relevant. We're gonna have a little chat about dancing and mental health. It's interesting because I think both of us have had like similar journeys within our heads.
We love a bit of overthinking
where we do quite a lot of self-criticisation. And the thing is, nobody would know it, would they? Like,
bring it right back.
Yeah.
I think we've both come from parents that are like very strong-willed, very hardworking. They've got
the shop mentality, man.
Yeah, shop mentality will push you. So I think that's always in of like, you can be better, you can do better. Yeah, that's good. And loads of people are saying, oh, doesn't that look great? I can still do better.
But yeah, definitely going on your point, that whole point of like work ethic and like always striving to do better and always like trying to kind of be better, but then almost giving you that complex of you're not good enough.
There's a happy medium in there somewhere. And I think every so often we tip over into the not nice balance of it. I think for me and you, we have so much joy and so much passion for dancing. Yeah. Like it genuinely just brings so much. But then that tip over just pushes it towards almost ripping that joy out of it.
When it comes to dancing, what is it like for you is positive about dancing and kind of the correlation to
being able to do what you love that is also healthy for you and you love it and like your body gets to like move in a certain way and like the Bollywood queen in everyone's heads from the 90s gets to like relive it. Has such a positive effect that like it takes over. And do you know the fact that we're like in our 30s and we still get to do dance?
I know. Our leg is known.
Oh god. Yeah, like, you don't see us stretching for about half an hour beforehand.
I think for me, dancing really is my freedom. Like that's me fully just like expressing myself and just I think it allows me to be in the moment.
Yeah.
Like connect with music, connect with a song, and just kind of like it almost escorts me to a different place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if I'm feeling, and the thing is, there's been many times, and especially like post like motherhood and stuff, like post having baby, I didn't have time to dance, and I was getting very frustrated, and I was like, there was definitely, I really felt it, like I really felt something was missing. I mean, I've been a bedroom dancer since I was born, like in front of the mirror, doing whatever, like, and you know, even like at weddings, that pura jaan and stuff, you know? But like for me, I know to keep myself right, I need to be dancing.
Yeah.
And this doesn't necessarily mean like performing. This can just mean me and you getting together and having like a dance bash, and it just like the amount of like, obviously with it being exercise and with it being fitness, the amount of endorphins that it releases. And after that one dance session we had where we were meant to be rehearsing and we just doing proper Bhangra, but honestly I was buzzing, like I felt so good, and it just put me in a really good like mood, in mind.
The joy that it gives you, do you know what it is? Like it's not even when you know you've recorded a video and you've posted it and it looks great, like whatever, that's lovely, but actually like doing whatever dance you feel like doing, whether it's stupid or whether you're synchronized or whatever, like the joy that brings. I think one of like my best memories of dancing at weddings is when like the camera's elsewhere, no one's looking at you, you're just doing like either the stupidest or your like most favorite moves ever. And for me personally, it's when no one's looking at me. Like
I suppose, you know what, there is always like that negative, like that little bit of negativity that can come in from like being a dancer, I suppose, and that's that whole pressure of like spitting out videos and like keeping up with new choreography. And if there's new dances out, and I get into my own head sometimes, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm not good enough, like I'm not doing this, I need to be better, and you know, I need to be thinking about like new choreo and different, like make it more creative. in a small dose, it's good because it's a motivational tool,
and it pushes.
But in a big dose, it can sometimes stop me from dancing. I'm thinking, do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm too old for this shit. I'm like not doing it anymore. I'm not good enough. But
true.
You do have to then like almost reel it back. That's why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing this to be putting out videos every week. For doing it because I enjoy dancing and I love dancing. I think you really have to keep that at the soul of when you are dancing.
Yeah, it's so easy to start off doing one thing, and then before you know it, you're already thinking about, oh no, like, you know, like such and so's done this, and you know, maybe what I'm doing is not good enough, and like, is it the best? And I've danced better before. I can do better than this, and you almost start chasing something that isn't there, and no one's even said it's there. Bringing it all the way back round and looking at the positives, looking at the negatives. I feel like, and this is something that it's just like with mental health. It's not you said one positive thing and then you're fixed and everything's fine. It is constant hard work that you've got to do. Still use other people to drive you and push you and be like, I can do better, great. But if you don't stop comparing yourself, I'm talking about myself here, if you don't stop comparing yourself to other people and saying I'm not good enough, or you know, oh that's maybe not the best thing that I can do, it's just going to eat you up. 100%. So compare yourself with yourself. Like
sometimes it's important for you to be your biggest fan when it comes to dancing, because if you're waiting to get gratification from other people, and almost like, what's that word when it's like when you wait for somebody to tell you that you're good, validate. Like if you're waiting for somebody else to validate your dancing, then really that's a problem in itself.
Because they can bring it, they can give it, and then take it away, and you can't rely on someone else for these things.
It's stripping it back, isn't it? If you ever get to that point where you think what I used to enjoy and used to be good for my mental health is no longer serving me, it's probably because your mentality about that has changed. And it is like it happens with us when we get to the comparing stage and you start looking elsewhere. Then you've got to almost bring it back to basics. I guess what I'm trying to say, and I don't like my point's gone
I feel
round the houses.
With humans as well, like we naturally always look for problems. So we're gonna find times where, you know, you're going through the best part of your life ever, or your passion is going amazingly well, but you'll just nitpick and you'll find little things, and you just got to keep bringing yourself back.
I think so like, to round it up, I think for me, dancing keeps me happy, keeps me healthy, like in my mind, as long as I don't let my mind get carried away and start looking at everybody else, and actually just focus on my own lane and focus on what I'm doing and enjoy my niche of dancing as well. That's important. But also appreciating other dances. I think one thing that I'm, you know, gonna like almost promise myself is like trying to learn, like constantly learn like new dance. And one of what I was saying to you, let's try and like book a class where we go and learn a different style. Like it's not to be a professional in that at all, but almost just to like open up ourselves to new experiences. Because dancing doesn't have to just be guitar, Bhangra. Like, you know, we can like explore and other kind of genres as well. I guess that's it for me. Just gonna keep dancing, keep dancing, but also keep dancing with you, Jess, because you know we dance and we have a good time. You know?
Vibe as well. Like
we bounce off each other.
Like when choreo's happening. I think when me and you were together, like those little ideas. One move, I'll take it. But like the ideas that bounce and how comfortable we are with each other as well. So we're going for this gig, and I actually love this routine so much that I am so excited to just dance with the girls.
I swear somebody better record this tonight. Like,
watch it be like, we've not got it.
But at least we can live in the moment, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Sometimes it's good to, like, when the camera goes on, it has a little bit of a ooh. But no, like I'm so excited to just dance and do this gig that I'm not even thinking of, oh my god, what if I forget a move, or what's the audience going to be like, or etc. And I'm riding off this vibe now, so I'm gonna take that forward. Just love what you're doing and just excel in your passion, and that's it.
Peace out, people.